And hello everybody, I hope everybody is all well. We know the situation, we know the score, we gotta listen, we gotta thank people who are putting their lives at risk for us. Yes, we do. Okay, so for today's video, and thank you for joining in, is gonna be about how to keep a routine. So I've got 4 tips for you that's gonna help you keep a routine, because right now, life is just a movie. We're not really sure what's going on. And so yeah, let's hit the top 4 tips. So number 1 is keep your bedtime and your wake up time the exact same. With, working from home, your complete life turned upside down, it's very easy to fall into like weekend or holiday mode by going to bed late, waking up late, sleeping way more, taking naps. But we want to stay as much as a routine as we possibly can. So that's why we should be going to bed and getting up at the exact same time. I promise you, that is a big one, and you need to stick with that, because it can be a nasty habit of going to bed at like 2 a.m. while binging on Netflix and then waking up at 10 or 11. We're not students anymore. Well, some of us may be students, but we're not students. Most of us aren't students anymore. Okay, number 2, here's a tricky one. All right, you don't want to snack. Okay, you want to stick with your meal plan. And I'm not just talking about people on Do the Unthinkable. I'm talking about people in general. So you can pass this on to other people who may find this, useful. It's very easy to eat through boredom. And, let's be honest, boredom is probably going to set in at a stage at one point, because we're not used to being stuck indoors all day. But, it's a minor sacrifice that we have to make for the greater good. But you really do want to avoid that boredom snacking, that boredom eating. Stick to your meal plan, stick to your snacks that go with your meal plan, and trying to get out of that, just constantly eating because you're bored, or there's literally nothing to do. So stick with your calorie intake. That is very, very vital. Okay, here's a work one for you, coming in at number 3. All right, 50-minute focus blocks. Okay, this just is what works for me. This may be something different for you, but what I mean by this is working from home, maybe, our motivation levels may not be as high. And if my boss is watching this isn't me. Okay, so let's get back to it. All right, so motivation levels maybe not be as high. And, distractions are everywhere. You got Netflix on, you got your PlayStation. Boss, again, this isn't me. And, it is what it is. So what I urge you to do, and this is what I do for myself, is I set tasks for 50 minutes. Even if I can't get all them tasks done in 50 minutes, I focus for 50 minutes on whatever I've got to do, either music in, no outside distractions. Then after that 50 minutes, no matter where I've gotten in that task, take that 10-minute break just to all right, stand outside, it's beautiful today, just, obviously can't walk around, but, just get being in the sun a little bit, just taking your mind off it, making a drink, making a snack, a snack inside your plan. But yeah, so work for that 50 minutes, take that break for 10. Maybe that might work for you. Maybe you're something different. Maybe you need to work for 30 minutes and take a 5-minute, or 45 minutes and take a 15. Find out what works for you. But for me personally, I work well with that 50-minute break, that 50-minute focus time, that 10-minute break to recharge the batteries and come back to the work where I've left off. That is my tip number 3. And the last one is something that I've been advocating every single day, because I do a live workout at 7 p.m. on Facebook and 7:30 p.m. on Instagram through our Do the Unthinkable channels. Is a home workout is better than no workout. Yes, if you're used to going to the gym, this is just like, oh man, it's not the same. It's not the same. I need this, I need that. Yeah. All right, you do. But guess what? It's a tiny, it's not even a sacrifice actually, compared to what other people are doing. For, the NHS or the key workers out there, they're making the big sacrifice. If we have to give up the gym, who cares? No, it doesn't mean a big thing in the grand scheme of things. But we can still work out at home. We can master body weight training. We can grab a pair of dumbbells. We can use, tables and chairs around our houses to get, inventive with our workouts. But make sure you are doing something every single day, whether it be for a 5-minute quick blast workout or a 45-minute long haul one. Keep the body moving. It's not just for physical well-being, it's for up here as well. It is so, so vital. So they are my top 4 tips as we try to keep a routine. And the main thing is, guys, stay safe, stay indoors, wash your hands, listen to the people that are, listen to Boris Johnson every day at 5 p.m. or whenever he's on, and thank everyone in the NHS and all you key workers out there. All right, new video coming soon. Steve out.